all of you come to Fiji on between 24 April and 28 April. Next, this 2019 now, 2020. 2020 you come. Because from here, those who know how to swim, they can swim and come. The rest can take a flight. 4 days, they'll come for 4 days. So you plan before itself, all these who are in this side of the world. Okay. So that hospital will be ready. You see, it's already happened in my mind. It only has to happen in this world, the physical world. Everything gets created here and then manifests there. So that's all. This translation has to happen from here to there. That's all. So yesterday everybody is saying, be available. That is true. What does it take to be available? What does it take to say yes? It takes tremendous amount of fearlessness, tremendous amount of courage. Courage to let go. You all hold on to all the things. Just courage to let go and be free. That is what it takes. Fearlessness, selflessness is required. And how can you be fearless? What Swami? Why fear? When I am here, why you have to fear? If you really have faith, there is no fear. Faith knows no fear. Fear knows no faith. So if you have real faith that Swami is there for us, He is with us, in us, above us, below us, around us, within us, He will look after us. He will look after everything that we have to do. Why should I fear? Then you can be available. If you shiver, if you are afraid, if you worry, then you cannot be. So when you are going back from here now to your own places and countries and states and homes, remember this, to be there for God, you have to be fearless. And how can you be fearless? Because you have faith. Faith that He is there to look after. And because He is there to look after everything, why should I worry about it? Why should I fear? And that is the spirituality. Do not be afraid. You remind yourself who you are. We are lions, cubs. We are not sheep. We are born out of God. We are divine. We are God. Therefore, where is the scope of any fear? Likewise, in the Upanishad, a lion cub gets lost in the flock of the sheep and starts thinking it's a sheep. It bleats like a sheep, it eats grass like a sheep. Till one day it meets the grand, big lion. It's attracted by the roar. While all the other sheep are running away out of fear, this little lion cub wants to go towards the big lion, majestic, grand, because it's attracted by its grandeur and majesty. It goes, the big lion says, "What are you doing with all those sheep?" It says, "What do you mean? I am a sheep after all." He says, "You are not a sheep, you are a lion, like me." He said, "No, I am not. I am a sheep." "No, you are a lion." He takes it to a nearby pond and shows its reflection. "See, who do you look like? Do you look like a sheep?" He says, "No, I look like you." He said, "Yes, because you and I are one. You are also lion, I am also lion. You have forgotten. That is why I am reminding you that you are a lion. You are not a sheep. This is what I am doing. I am reminding you, you are not men. You are not just ordinary humans, mortals. You are divine. You are God. So you have all that which God has. What God can do, you can do too. Because you are God. But we forget it. And we get lost in the flock of sheep. All those people who don't believe that they are divine, we also become a part of them and we start believing we are not divine. And even if God comes and tells you are divine, you say, no, we are not divine. We are sheep, we are not lions. Till I have to drag you and show you your true self. That is what I have to do, and I have to tell you every time. Come here, see who you are. Remind yourself who you are. Don't shortchange this precious human life, this birth, for some petty, paltry things. It's too very precious. So do what you have got to do. Do it with love, do it with humility, do it with surrender. But at the same time, be fearless. Difficulties will come and go. They are passing clouds. But every difficulty should make us stronger. If you don't work, you cannot become strong. Likewise, each difficulty is an opportunity to become strong. Don't have fear. Fear is not good. Our scriptures say, Abhi, 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 be fearless, be fearless, be fearless, it says. The only way to be fearless is when you have tremendous faith in God who is within, because we are God. Nothing can happen to us if God is with us. Therefore, remember this one truth as youth. The earlier you remember, the earlier you believe in it, the earlier you will experience. Start early, drive slowly, reach safely. So start early, believe in this truth. That is Shivoham. They are singing Shivoham, Shivo. Sit and contemplate on that one thought. What is that? I am divine, I am divine. That is what it is saying. All these things are there, but that is not me. They belong to me. This pant belongs, this shirt belongs, things belong to me, but I am not these things. Like this life, this body, everything belongs to me, but I am not just these. That is what the Shivoham song is saying. I am divine, I am divine. So believe in this. Belief is everything. As you think, so you become. If you really believe that you are gods, you are divine beings, and then you can be fearless. You can be free from all worries, anxieties, and fears. In every difficulty and adversity, you will see that opportunity. You will see that divine hand. How God is directing you to face a situation, to become stronger. In every situation, take a step back and observe how God is creating an opportunity for you to become more like Him, to become more like God. So every moment remind yourself, this is all that is needed to be done. The more you believe in it, the more you become that. Once you become that, there is nothing more to be achieved. Everything else looks very ordinary. You will never run behind these silly things, because you have tasted the divinity, which is so very blissful that you will not run behind these silly small things of the world. That is what you have to remember all the time. Once you know you are a lion, will you go running after grass? You leave it to the sheep, because you are a lion. You don't fear, you don't fret. You don't have to go in groups and herds. You can walk alone majestically, fearlessly. Lion, like a lion. That is your true nature. And that you have to remind every single day. Every time you feel weak in your limbs, you feel weak in your heart, remind yourself, I am not a sheep. I am not just an ordinary human mortal. I am the mortal divinity itself. So why should I be afraid? Why should I fear? Keep telling yourself time and again and again and again till you truly believe and till you live that thought. These projects are not my mission, to tell you the truth. These are the ways to achieve my mission. These are the means. These are the vehicles. You are coming to the ashram. Destination is coming to the ashram. Your cars are not the destination. Your cars are the means to reach the ashram. Likewise, all these projects are just the means to make you think less about yourself, more about others, more selfless. So less of self, less of self. One day you become selfless. You become fearless. Only selfless people are fearless. Selfish people are weak. Only selfless are courageous. If you are selfish, you are attached to anything, idea, person, place, or any object, you become weak. If you are not attached to anything, where is weakness? You are courageous all the time. There is nothing to lose. There is nothing to be afraid of. So you are always courageous. So only people who live with that kind of faith, that kind of feeling, unattached, without any desires whatsoever. If things come fine, don't come also, you're okay. Such people alone are capable of being available to God. Availability means in Mata, Manas, Vachas, Karma, all three. In your Manasekam, Vachasekam, Karmanyekam. In all the three. Physically, no. Mentally, no. In spirit, in word, in deed, you should be available. That is why, as I say, you should be fearless. Fearless is not possible unless you are selfless. Selfless is not possible unless you believe that you are divine. Only when you believe, things will happen. So take this as the message from here. Nice to be available. Good to say yes to God. But how do we do it? When we become completely fearless, because we are completely selfless, because we have complete faith in our divinity. And that is why we can be available. This boy doesn't know anything about construction or any other thing other than Kana, Gana, two things. if his mouth is always busy. Either he's singing or he's eating. So when he's not singing, you know what he's doing. But now he's doing many things. There they started with the hospital, they started with this. I'm sure if they don't find a doctor, he might start doing surgeries also. Not like that, but that is what it is, being available, being ready to do anything. Ready to do anything. Because you have confidence, self-confidence, confidence in the self. I'm divine, God is with me. Where is the need to fear? Where is the need to be afraid of anything? Selfless people are never afraid. They're always fearless. Sai Swami is so fearless. He can go to any corner of the world. He can deal with anybody. He can do anything. Why? Because he's no fear at all. I don't have any fear whatsoever because I'm not attached to anything. You praise me, I think I'm attached to you, no. You blame me, I think I'm afraid of you, no. You join me, I don't become stronger. You leave me, I don't become weaker because I am I. I'm all complete by myself. Somebody comes with me, they'll benefit. So that is why I have no fear whatsoever. I'm never afraid of anything or anyone because I believe in myself. I believe in my selflessness, in my purity, in my love. And there is no greater strength than that. The strongest. So remain like that. Be selfless, be pure, be fearless. Anything and everything you can achieve. That is the secret. Yes. That is the message for this youth meet. I would like to see you all coming April in Fiji. While we open the hospital on one side, other side we'll have a small retreat in the Fiji Islands. It's a very beautiful place with lot of nice beaches in the ocean front. He has a lot of ideas how to organize these things. So they will invite and better start practicing how to swim. Tapu, tapu, you are telling he is assisting me build the hospital. I am assisting him build the hospital. Who can assist me? I am assisting him learn certain things. He's being build the hospital. They are building one more hospital in America too. You know that? They are going tomorrow to Mississippi. In Clarksdale, not a hospital right now, like a medical center. How it started in Fiji, a small medical center, and then once the people are comfortable with us because they don't know us, they take time to understand us. So once they know us, then slowly we'll develop. In 2.5 years after this medical center opening, we will also have a hospital over here, which is going to serve mostly mothers and children. That is the main theme. Other things also will happen parallel, but these are the main to help the mothers and children. And also will heart diseases. Here the heart diseases, one heart surgery. In Fiji, if one child has to undergo a heart surgery, if they don't have facility in Fiji, they have to go to either Australia, America or New Zealand. To one child to go to Australia, America, New Zealand, it costs them so much money. It's not possible. If the parents spend on that child, then what about the rest of the children? How will they look after the others? How will they take care of them? So they are in very big problem. And unfortunately, heart diseases come to poor because of various other issues. So they cannot afford. Even in America, heart aspiration is very expensive. Especially pediatric, children's heart care is very, very expensive. And people have made a business out of it because they know parents will do anything to save their children. They will sell their assets, they will take loans, they will do anything because children are their life. So they'll do anything, and business people know it very well. So do that. But then they realize that most of the heart diseases are coming to poor and they cannot pay. So they are not interested in this because it's not making any business sense to them. That is where we have to come and make a difference. I say while children's heart will get treated, our hearts will get transformed because we are doing good to others. So I'm happy. Do whatever is possible in your might. Don't have any fear. Don't be afraid of anything. Don't worry about tomorrow. Live today completely. Tomorrow will take care of itself.